Hi everybody, I'm going to go ahead and do a general tarot reading. This is going to be on Justin Timberlake. I'm going to use the tarot deck from Oliver Hebert. So this is a request that I got in one of the comments from the tarot readings I've done on some celebrities. If you do want me to do a tarot reading on somebody, go ahead and comment to me and I will probably do it. So this is a general collective reading for Justin Timberlake. Now, of course, I do know who he is. When I was a teenager, he was the big rave in NSYNC. And I remember him even as a kid watching him on the Mickey Mouse Club. So them are the days. He's a talented artist. He's a meh actor, could be a lot worse, just gonna go point that out. But yeah, so there we go. I'm not like, oh, I'm super obsessed with him, but I like some of his music and shit like that. So this is a general tarot reading. So 111, let's go ahead and start diving into this. Okay, some cards fell down for him immediately. So I have the Devil card. I have the Two of Pentacles reverse. I have the Eight of Wands reverse. I have the Six of Wands reverse. Okay. Hold on. I have the Justice card. Okay. I also have the Two of Swords. The Fool card reverse. Woo, those are way too many cards. I'm not going to take those. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to grab one more card for Justin Timberlake. Okay. And I have the Hermit card. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe for Justin Timberlake is going to be the Ace of Wands here. So these are new beginnings. Now, this could be new creative, new collaborations. I'm also seeing some new business ventures where it's going to be outside of music. So it could be running a completely different company. This could be a technology company. This could be a fashion line. This could also be like an own production company. He could be a producer. He could be producing other people's music. He may start like I'm seeing like visual arts for him, so this could be like making a music video, directing something. I'm seeing that it's not him being in the front line. It's more like he is he's kind of like the visionary, but he's not the one that's singing. He's not the one, you know what I mean? It's like he's letting others shine, but he's making money off of other people. Like, he's pulling a Dre, and I'm like, good for you, buddy, right? So I am seeing some of that. I'm also seeing, now this could be him being frisky with his wife. This could also be frisky with other people, but of course that all depends on how the cards and everything else is displayed. Now I am seeing 2 2s. So this is going to be about balance for him. Okay. He's trying to find balance. Okay, so let me go ahead and start diving into this. So I do have the Devil card here. So this is a Capricorn vibe. Now, the Devil card is not always bad. It all depends on the placement of the cards. Now, with this could be an open relationship. This could be he's married and has this public image, but he fucks around. Let's just keep it straight. That's what most celebrities do. No fucking, thing there. I do believe that he may be getting caught, like something's going to be exposed where he may have like a child out of wedlock, I'm also sensing like proof of like again being caught, because there was a first allegation. Remember, there's always been kind of allegations with him, because remember when, he deflected and blamed everything on Britney Spears, like, oh, she cheated on me, that whole like SNL scandal. But really, like he was like dating like one of the chicks from oh my God, Boy Meets World. Right. Yeah, he was out messing around, but let's all slut shame Britney Spears, right? So I am seeing Now, this is also very creative collaboration. Now, this could be, he could be working on a movie, which is not the first time that's happened, but this could also be working on music. I'm seeing some sort of collaboration, and there is sexual chemistry, you know, because of course, the more that you spend time with someone, you start talking about your personal life, you start forming, in this case, this is going to be an unhealthy bond, you know, so it's not going to be like a healthy distraction, if you get my drift. Now, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, he does not have balance or control in his life. He's just kind of just throwing that fuck it. He is leading with his dick, right? And just focusing, he's just throwing the priorities like the family, the image, all that stuff aside for the selfish need. Now, with the Eight of Wands, with the Six of Wands reverse, okay, this is going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibe. So there's all of a sudden, there's going to be no communication, no action. This is going to be realizing like something is not going to work out, right? And this is not making him look like in a positive light. So I feel like because of word of mouth gets around, this is going to be a bad public image on him, because Justin Timberlake, I do enjoy him, and you know, everybody has their up and downs with their issues, but let's keep it real. Justin Timberlake can be problematic at times, you know, and I think part of it is that, you know, he was very successful and had a lot of money since he was very young. So he doesn't really understand what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck or deal with real middle class, lower middle class issues, if you get my drift. I do feel like at some point Justin Timberlake is going to say some stupid ass shit on Twitter or say some dumb ass interview. You know, I do feel like he's going to say something that people are just going to put his ass into check, you know, because there's no victory here. This is like, you know, and this is like no communication, no action. Like, it wouldn't surprise me because of a scandal or multiple scandals. Like, he ends up like deleting his social media for a brief period of time. Okay. Now, with the Justice card here, Libra vibe, I do feel like there is good karma coming his way eventually, okay? I do feel like eventually if there's some sort of lawsuit, some sort of litigation, everything is going to work out in his favor, whether there was a prenup that was signed, whatever the case may be, this is saving his ass. With the Two of Swords here, this is another Libra vibe. This is him unwilling to focus on really the objectives. Like, this is like not wanting to be accountable, and especially when you're in the wrong, because of course there's, you know, there's two truths to every situation, right? There's one side, like like for an example, when a couple breaks up, there's always going to be kind of like in a way, there's going to be three truths. There's one person's truth, the other person's truth, and then the middle, you know, where it's both of those stories meshed in there somewhere, you know? So I do feel like that Justin Timberlake does not want to be accountable at times, where he puts his blinders on and not wanting to see the bigger picture, you know? Just kind of deflection is what I'm seeing. Now the Fool card here, this is him looking very foolish, because I feel like this is a karmic lesson that Justin Timberlake's gonna have to face, you know? And this is him just choosing to be deflective, not dealing with his issues, not really wanting to take accountability. And I think part of it too is just that because he grew up in the spotlight and was extremely successful for so long. And not a lot of, and let's point out, like most child stars are not very successful when they're adults, you know? And he's had, for the most part, a pretty consistent career where he's multiverse, you know, where he's a singer, he's a dancer, he's an actor, da 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 da, you know. So that is kind of like a diamond in the rough when you have somebody that was probably raised right for the most part, right? You know, they're not problematic like other childhood stars and when they grow up afterwards and stuff like that. So, but it feels like he is always kind of, has been like self-conceited, and there's gonna be reports, I feel like it's gonna be coming out about his infidelity, him not being honest, and I do feel like it's gonna be kind of like another Ellen thing where there's gonna be a whole bunch of stories where you may find out like you're gonna find out like he's not a nice person, is what I'm also sensing with the Hermit card, Virgo vibe. This, and I'm also seeing a little bit of an Aquarius in here too. This was him doing some deep soul searching, okay? This is some deep soul searching that he has to deal with. He's gonna have to do some deep shadow work. I am seeing him becoming single, going through a divorce. And he has to really start becoming humble and start accepting the good and the bad and the ugly about yourself, you know? And, you know, we're not gonna always be proud of the things that we do or say, you know, and from our past, but we can grow from it, you know, and that does not have to define who we are, you know. That could be a chapter in our life, you know. So let me throw, let's see, that was a really nice, that was pretty interesting. I'll throw down one more set of cards real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Harley Spencer Tarot deck. So let me throw some cards down. So if there is going to be some sort of bad scandal about Justin Timberlake, please go into details if possible. Okay. What scandals are coming up? So I have the 10 of Swords. Okay, Aquarius vibe. The Moon card reverse. Something's going to be revealed about his Knight of Pentacles reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Okay, and the Seven of Cups reverse. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is going to be the World card here. So this is going to be a chapter that is going to end, like this is going to kind of is going to change his career in a drastic way. But this could also be, like I said, like when something comes to an end, something has to end in order for a new beginning to happen, you know. Okay. So the Ten of Swords, this is going to be an Aquarius vibe. There's going to be a chapter that's going to end. There's going to be some sort of recap, some sort of closure. All right. It's going to feel like somebody picking at the scab briefly, pouring some peroxide, putting a Band-Aid over it, and then it heals again. This is just kind of dealing with all the emotions, everything come up. I do feel there's going to be some old dirt, something about his past is going to be resurfaced. The Moon card here, Pisces vibe. This is reversed. This is something that's going to be revealed. Him not being honest. And this is about his faithfulness. This is about his loyalty. And not only loyalty with his relationships with, it's what's going to happen with Jessica Biel, with, you know, and how she's been portrayed. People are going to start doing an expose and start analyzing all of his previous relationships and how he has done similar things to gaslight them and fuck them over, if you get my drift, right? The Knight of Pentacles here, this is reverse. This is no beginning. He's not going to, people are not going to want to work with him right now at this moment, because right now there's too much heat on him, and he is not looked at in a positive light. With the Page of Swords reverse, this is something that's going to be revealed, and because of it, he may be blocked. He may get a little bit of cancel culture briefly. I don't think that this is going to be permanent, but right now he's not going to get much work, and he's not going to get very much positive light. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also seeing a Taurus too. The Seven of Cups reverse, he's no longer going to be confused. And what's going to be revealed is that he's, I feel like he treats women kind of like objects, manipulates them a bit, and very wishy-washy, like he doesn't know what he wants to do. So anyhow, so that was my reading on Justin Timberlake. If you found that interesting, or if you found that it resonates, whatever the case may be, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you share this video too. The more you share it, the more you care, people pick up, and bada bing, bada boom, and if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing, and you can DM me directly to book a reading. Thank you very much. You guys have been very kind, and it's gonna be May.